All right, for the breakdown, we got a cool armbar finish, and we're going to go over constant movement when you're on your back. We're going to show the difference of getting to your knees when in danger. All right, so let's do the breakdown now. So in all jiu-jitsu matches, there are opening moves, and both of these athletes elected to doing the stand-up wrestling. And we're going to go over the stark difference between orange shirt and black shirt. And they're pretty even, but there's certain things that black shirt does that allows him to lose this match. So let's go back into this takedown because I believe this is a foreshadowing to what's about to come. So orange shirt is really sneaky with the way he does takedowns. You're going to see him do a 2-on-1. He has his left arm holding his opponent's elbow, as you can see. We paused it. And then his right arm, you see, has it glued to his chest. Now, his opponent goes for a guillotine, and immediately you see orange shirt decides to do a double leg takedown. Now, what's impressive and shows his strength is orange shirt literally walks across the platform on his knees doing a double leg takedown. Typically, when you're shooting for someone's legs and you got their legs, you want to get off of your knees to complete the takedown. It gives more strength and power. But I believe orange shirt is probably a wrestler, has wrestling experience, but he was able to do that on his knees, which is really cool. So, but don't do that. Do not try that unless you have freakish strength. But anyways, let's continue. So they're going to do this long-winded battle of grip fighting, and I'm going to just talk about some concepts and theories right quick. In Smitty's description of Jiu-Jitsu, you have 7 elements to the game as you roll with somebody. There's an opening, number 1, 2, strategy, 3, tactics, 4, end games, 5, attacks, 6, film study, which is what we're doing, and 7, miscellaneous stuff. Now, I want you guys to understand they're still in the number 1 stage, which is the opening. During the opening phase, you can either pull guard or you can wrestle. And this is a perfect example of what I meant by if someone stands up with you, there is a whole plethora of things that you have to go through and do. And this is why I said in my last video, it's okay to kind of stall it out because the whole thing about wrestling is just setups, making it easy for you to get the takedown. And it's very exhausting. So you want to take your time, don't waste your energy trying to force things. Set it up for the proper way. And this is exactly what we're going to see orange shirt does right now. So like before, earlier in the match, orange shirt gets that 2-on-1 and then immediately this time faster rushes in for the double leg takedown. Watch this. He gets that 2-on-1 and black shirt doesn't even recognize it's the same setup to get that guillotine. But honestly, I think orange shirt doesn't care. I think, like I said, it's about setups. I think he just likes that setup to get his double leg. But this time, instead of being on his knees, you saw he picked up that left leg and he drove and turned the corner. That's a proper way of doing a double leg takedown. Now, there's some other, I just know there's going to be someone in there like, no, he should have picked up his legs and did this. It doesn't matter. He got taken down. That's good technique. If they get taken down, that's good technique. So now we have a top and we have a bottom position player. Now we're into the strategy and tactics phase. Now, orange shirt has to pass black shirt's guard, and black shirt, we're going to see if he has any attacks. That's what we're about to see right now. And we're going to see the strategy and tactics he could probably do right now. So black shirt elects to have an open guard. Now, keep in mind, the guard is your legs. That's what the guard is. This is called open guard because at any point, orange can stand up, but he still has to deal with his opponent's legs. He has to get past the legs. That's the guard. And you're going to see he does some intricate jumps and swings, but I want to talk about a deep concept right now. So we're going to talk about the concept of constant movement. Don't worry about anything else. That's the lesson of this video. Compare black shirt to orange shirt. So orange shirt is passing black shirt's guard, and black shirt at this moment starts moving, gets on his knees. He starts trying to stand up, and then watch when orange shirt gets on his back. Watch this. Look how he's consistently moving. He does not want to settle in any position. This is why I believe he's a wrestler, because he's just not settling. He gets on his knees. He's rolling out of back takes. He's consistently moving. They're both doing this. This is why they're pretty even. And then, of course, now we get out of that scramble and it's kind of like back into the deadlock where we're still in the strategy and tactic phase. Mind you, I consider things to be the end game when you pass someone's legs and you pin him, which is exactly what black is trying to do. He's doing these extravagant movements. Look at exactly what orange shirt is doing. He's buying time, but he's still consistently moving. Now, as a competitor, I visually believe orange shirt is tired and he's buying time, but he's doing a technique which is basically consistent movement while resting. You have to learn that skill set. But watch this. Black shirt gets tired as well. He's tired of trying to pass up his guard, so he tries to pull the trigger and go into an armbar. But this is why some people are scared to do attacks, because if it fails, you end up on your back like this. But look at what black shirt is doing. He's no longer moving like you saw orange shirt was doing. Orange shirt was consistently moving, but black shirt now, he's obviously even more tired. You have to understand, every single movement you do, top or bottom, is tiring. But this comes down back to the miscellaneous, which is number 7 of the 7 elements of jiu-jitsu, your cardio. Black shirt is now trapped in north-south, and he's giving orange shirt time to rest on top of him, and he's giving orange shirt time to figure out what he wants to do to him. It's little increments like this is why I believe black shirt loses. If you watch and pay attention, due to him being more tired than orange shirt, he's going to go for a takedown. And when he goes for that takedown, I believe it was very lazy, which allowed orange shirt to continuously move. Orange shirt goes from a guillotine, black shirt does the perfect thing, rolls out of it, but because he's no longer consistently movement, right there, he's sitting there chilling, and then boom, you're going to see orange shirt go straight into an armbar position. And bam, that's all she wrote. Due to the fact black shirt stopped moving. Now, it's easier said than done. It's easier said than done. But that right there is the difference of winning and losing. And now watch, you see orange shirt simply shakes the other coach's hands. He goes sit down, easy walk off. And then we see black shirt comes. He's exhausted. He's tired. And yeah, that was pretty much the end of the match. Do not worry if you don't understand my terminology. You will over time for the 7 elements of jiu-jitsu. But number 7 is miscellaneous. Miscellaneous has a multitude of things, and cardio is one of them. So let this be a lesson to you guys. Take care.